is going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
All jacked up.
We are broadcasting from the frozen tundra. We're presently in about, I don't know, 12 inches. 12 inches, 15 inches.
All right, 5 feet. between 5 and 6. But it's not supposed to stop for another 7 hours.
Where's this dumbass? Let me kick this dude out.
I was gonna give you guys that pleasure.
What the hell?
Oh, I gotta see that.
Go ahead and see it. Whoever it is being a dummy.
Y'all really want to start that bullshit tonight?
Yeah, don't
really
start that. I'm past all
Tonight's
that.
not the night.
Yeah, don't do that.
Really not the night.
So
did you kick him out, or is he still around?
No, he's gone.
He's banned.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, because if he's not, I'll do it. I haven't done it yet, so.
Even that is very beautiful there, Speed. I wish we had that kind of weather here, just for a little while, not a long time, just a little bit.
Yeah, the only problem is my wife is still at work, and in Seattle area, nobody knows how to drive in this stuff.
Nobody knows how to drive in it? Oh my God.
I may have to leave and go get her at some point.
Okay. Turn in the direction of the slide. If the back of your vehicle goes to the right, you turn right. That'll straighten you out. Best advice I can give you.
I know how to drive in the stuff.
Oh, okay. Well,
but
you
a lot
said
of people
nobody knows how. You said nobody knows how to drive in it.
I know how to drive it just fine. I just don't trust anyone else.
Is my name Nobody?
All right.
I'm not Nobody.
Oh no, you're not Nobody. Okay, so I love driving in the ice and snow. It's freaking Nobody awesome.
I've got a rear-wheel drive vehicle, and I can drive in that just fine.
Oh, rear-wheel drive is what I prefer.
My truck out of.
That's freaking.
Oh no, everyone else prefers front-wheel drive for that. No, me, I'm good with the rear wheel.
Front wheel's better for it. I won't deny that, but rear wheel is fun. It's a lot more fun with the rear wheel.
Oh yeah.
That's all.
What's up, Milo?
How's it going,
you should see the hill that we have to come up to get to our house.
And the hill to get to the garage?
And the hill to get out of the garage. It's like, give or take, about a 45. And so going up that anytime it ices over is real fun.
Oh, and y'all aren't watching a video or a green screen. That's actually looking out Speed's window right now, just so you know.
Wave in front of it.
That is a live view out my window.
Yeah,
wave in front of it.
That's live. It's not like, oh, that's a loop thing.
Go outside your window and go play in the snow.
Yeah, there you go. Go play in the snow. Let's see you grab a hold of that tree and shake it.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. But I can do this.
There, see there, he's waving in front of it. There you go. That's crazy. There's no snow here. Hell, yesterday it was 80 degrees here. Now it got a lot cooler today, but yesterday it was hot, hot. What's up, timekeeper?
We hit 70 on Wednesday. We're at 28 right now.
Yeah.
Wow. See, yeah, it dropped. I know our temperature is going to start going way back down, but it's going to stay 50 to 60 range. It's not bad yet.
Yeah.
We haven't even got cold weather.
We're going to be lucky.
I'm good with 28.
We're going to be lucky to be hitting 30, 32 over the course of the next week.
I don't have to get out.
Wow.
They said this storm that we've got is supposed to be the worst one in about between 25 and 50 years.
2 below this morning is 22 now. Yeah, we've had a couple days here where it's frozen over and we had ice, but it's not been anything like. Yeah, I saw him, Lead Pipe. Awesome. Thank you for the pics.
Hey, Lead Pipe.
And y'all don't forget that Vaping Watch is having a sale. It's going from now until next Friday, so you can get 320 mils for $30. And what?
Your butt's jacked.
Really, Aries?
No. Seriously, take a look at it.
Our planning time is over. We have 6 people in the heist.
Now look at the very next one.
Yeah.
That's because somebody tried to get into the heist.
Yeah,
before
somebody tried to get into the heist.
Am I on? Yeah, never mind. I'm on Top Chat.
Oh my God! We broke into the goon bank.
Y'all got in.
Typically don't get the goon bank.
Some of us broke in. I'm dead outside with my 500,000 investment.
Let me make sure my mouse is not on anybody's nose or anything.
Yeah, I didn't get much out of that.
I'm charging my little foot mod right now. That thing's been pretty good. As far as battery life goes, it's about what you would expect. It's not like overwhelmingly good or bad, but it vapes really good with that little weight tank on top of it. I'm actually enjoying that.
I left mine downstairs, damn it.
See, and I remember when you first got the wake tank, that you couldn't stand it.
The RTA version. This is, you know, the
stock
regular stock coil, and I'm getting a lot more airflow out of it. So I'm thinking, if I can get this,
there's no difference.
Yeah, it's one of those days, Munchie. Sorry. Not sorry.
You said there's no difference. If I can build the weight tank with less cotton in there and really get that airflow going, then it would be, it'd be very similar.
So, I mean, hold on. So I just want to make sure that we're hearing this correctly. You said you wicked the tank incorrectly and you don't have good airflow because of it.
I didn't say it was incorrect. I'm just saying.
That's what I heard.
No.
That's what I heard too.
Y'all heard it wrong. It's not incorrect. It's built
right.
It vapes good.
Wick
it does not dry
as well as a stock coil is what I heard.
Oh, hell no. You did not go there.
That's what I heard.
No, whatever. I even have the airflow turned down on this, actually. I'm only got 3 holes open on this. Just because I was trying to get more flavor out of it. So
you're only working with 3 holes tonight?
He's only working with 3, so he'll have better odds at 1.
Y'all are in rare form tonight. I'm telling you.
Yes, we are.
Rare form.
Hey, Bailey's and chai tea. That's all I'm going to say.
Keep going with it. Keep going.
You see where I'm at.
That's a big cup.
Mine's hot.
That's a big cup.
So yours is iced and mine's hot. I use steamed milk and made.
No, I like a good vanilla iced chai.
One of them hoses is going to get filled. Jason. That's funny. So
Ninja Flip Coin is limited to 100 grand.
I've been vaping on that Jam Monster Strawberry like it's going out of style. I haven't got to half a bottle yet, but it's in every mod I'm vaping right now. Just because I have that liter of Nilla Nuts and I have to add Nick to it and haven't done it yet. I got to go through a whole process when I do that, so I'll do that soon, and then I'll have a liter of Nilla Nuts, and then that. I like going from a fruit vape back to Nilla Nuts because it brings out the flavor like crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, anytime you switch from a fruity vape like that over to a custard, oh my gosh, it's like you're vaping the custard for the first time all over again. So I've been vaping the strawberry over and over just so I can get that original thing again. You know, it just gives you so much flavor when you go back to that flavor after you haven't for a while.
Yeah, I just went back to Peanut Butter Buster after not having that in months.
Hobbit, if you ever watch him, you wouldn't call him a gamer.
Wow.
He's a dyer.
Hobbit's in the room? Holy moly. Hey, y'all missed it. Yesterday, I was doing really good. I got like 8 kills. The guy that was playing with
me. How many times did you die?
8 kills out of how many matches and how many
No. That was one game.
Were they at their computer? Were they at their PS4?
Dude,
whatever
come
it is
on.
that you're playing on?
Yeah. I was shooting them off of quads and out in the open. Yeah, I got all the kills by myself.
Wait. You shot him off a quad?
Yes.
Is that because you couldn't get on the quad?
And then after I shot him off the quad, I moved out of the way so the quad wouldn't run me over. Because when you shoot somebody off the quad keeps coming at you. You need to move or you'll get run over. So, yeah.
I don't know where you learned that one from.
I should have recorded that. I was going to post it for you guys. That was like one of the best games I had in a long time. The guy I was playing was
wait.
Hold on. Way better than me. I'm like, no, I'm not.
You don't have it recorded?
No, I didn't record it.
Then it didn't happen.
So, exactly.
I'll figure out a way. So what is this channel about now? Hobbit, it's about the same thing it always has been.
It's about Scuba.
And no,
no. And now, Scuba, I'm not being smartass about that, but when it comes down to it, it's about your vaping and it's about your video games. So yes, it is about you.
No,
you talk a lot about vaping and different things. So yeah,
right. But without you guys, no. I mean, you guys.
No. This show is a three-way show. Yes.
Okay.
But your channel as a whole is about your everyday life, because you've got your drone footage on here, you've got your vaping stuff, you've got your video games.
Mm-hmm.
This is a show, or this is a channel about Scuba's life. When you stop to think about that,
it could be about me though. Milo. Oh my goodness, y'all are killing me tonight. So
yeah, three-way timekeeper.
Three-way. I got
This is a three-way that I don't want to be in.
Yeah.
I thought it was about nuts and cock. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me tonight. It must be Friday. Oh my gosh.
And if it's not, we're in trouble.
And we've only been on for 11 minutes.
And it's already gone way off the deep end. Way off the deep end, guys. I don't even know where we're going right now. I think it's the wrong place, though. I think so.
Just imagine where we're going to end up in an hour and 45 minutes.
I didn't even finish talking about. Do you want to build a? Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to hide a body? Come on, we can't delay.
Cock and Nilla nuts. Hey, I'm glad you added the Nilla in front of there instead of just putting nuts. But yeah.
And for those of you that just joined, that is not a loop. That is live video.
Yeah, I love watching the snow. Are those small snowflakes, or are they really big, fluffy snowflakes?
No, they're medium sized, and they are piling up.
Okay.
Yeah, they're big enough to see on screen, so I mean, they're definitely not going to be small ones.
What's up, Scorp?
Hey, Scorpio.
During the course of this week, besides trying out the wake mod, the Littlefoot, the mech mod I've been using also, it actually, now, the machining on this is definitely not the best in the world. I mean, yeah, this thing was cheap, but it doesn't vape bad. It fires good.
No, for an aluminum mod,
yeah.
For an aluminum mod, it's not bad. And like I said, that crunchiness of those threads, that does break in.
I'm hearing what you're saying, but I doubt it.
Come back to me in a month and let me know.
My SL class still does it.
Oh, mine doesn't.
Well, mine does.
How often do you use your SL class, though?
I can't do this from here.
Well, what are you trying to do there, Speed?
I mean, because
no dildos on camera, Speed.
I'm popping a new battery into my SL daily.
That's not a dildo. That is what looks like black, but it's not. Okay.
Yeah, it does look black.
It is a purple and black dragon. Anarchist.
Oh, the anarchist, yes.
Oh, cool.
I got it in. And I've got a Twisted Messes sitting on top of it. Not built yet.
Hobag, I don't remember Rig ever making a 21700.
So, how are you liking that, Speed? I mean, as far as, because I haven't seen you vape really a lot of mech mods either, so if you were trying to judge whether you like regulated mods better or... Now, this, I don't mean... Consistency, I give it to the regulated mods, no question. But
you have to.
But the straight up pure power off of a mech mod and the flavor.
So like I said, I haven't put a build in it yet. I got it yesterday.
Oh, I thought it was built. You got a RDA on it and everything. Damn.
No, I just put the RDA on to see how it would look.
Let me get this straight. You've had this for over 24 hours and you haven't put a build in it yet. Something tells me that needs to be sent to me.
I got it in. Trademark. That's what she said. Register trademark.
No, because you don't like brass.
It's not brass though. It's a finished brass, and that's Scuba that doesn't like brass.
Yeah, if it's not a finished brass, if it doesn't have a coating over it, no. I mean, just
it's brass. It's brass with a coating over it.
Yeah, the coating. So, in other words, when you let go of that, if you smell your hand, it doesn't smell like you've been holding a bunch of pennies in your hand.
It actually smells like...
That's copper, Scuba.
I know,
it actually smells like crayon.
does it? It shouldn't smell at all.
No, I'm smelling the mod. It smells like crayon.
Okay, well, I
Weird.
know, and I know where Aries is going. Copper, yeah, it smells like pennies, but so does with brass. I don't know why. It's got that weird metallic-y, nasty smell. I don't like that. That's like the same thing as if I was holding pennies in my hand. That's what I mean.
Now, I'd have to dig down below to pull
You
out
would not like this one.
or my copper rig. I mean,
You would not like. Wow, it's hard to do. You would not like this one.
Yeah, Scorpiopio brass is a mixture of what is it, copper and tin, but it doesn't put out the same smell as pure copper does.
No.
Man, my computer keeps saying high CPU usage. I'm gonna have to get a newer computer, guys. My computer can't hang anymore. Apparently,
it's XSplit. XSplit rips through processes.
It's just so crazy. Yeah, I mean, I understand, you know, and I could run OBS, I'm sure.
OBS isn't much better.
Oh,
it is better, but it's not that much better.
Okay. I thought it was way less taxing on the system. So, I mean, I just like XSplit because I can click this button, click that button, done. You know,
I'll put it this way. So, with my system, and you know what type of system I've got.
Yeah.
XSplit takes up about 18%. Okay. OBS takes up roughly about 13%. So it's not that huge of a difference on system resources.
Well, right now my CPU is at 78%.
Hi, Yuki, Andy.
The one perk about seriously, Munchie? XSplit at 99, CPU at 17 for OBS. Yeah, no, I don't get anywhere close to that.
Wow.
But the nice part about OBS is part of it offloads to to your RAM. Yeah. So if you've got a lot of RAM, like I'm running 64 gigs in my system, if you've got a lot of RAM, it'll offload it and you'll never know it's there.
Well, I don't have a lot of RAM in this computer. It's going up and down, up and down. But, you know, then again, I could just pop out chat and not even watch the video, which would definitely bring it down some, but I don't. So, you know, it's using my CPU and my GPU. The CPU's at 79%, the GPU's at 83%, so there you go.
Yeah.
It's just, some days it works great, some days it don't. And I'm running a booster program right now, and it seems like when I run that, it makes it worse. Hey, Gaily Bops.
Hey, Gail. Well, you can actually disable that to where it doesn't keep it in memory.
Yeah, I can disable the booster, if that's what you mean.
No, what he's talking about is
100% CPU.
What he's talking about is XSplit. You have by default on most settings is it will store the resource or store the source of everything that you brought in memory. You can actually disable that.
Yeah, you just had an avalanche in your tree.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the branch that it fell off of, if I can get there, where is it? There it is.
Oh,
it's that little one that's waving up and down.
Yeah.
You can see the thickness of snow on top of that branch.
Man, I can't even imagine what your car looks like with the snow piled up on top of it.
I looked out the window before we started the show, and I actually had to look for my truck because it's everything's just all white.
If you'd clean out your garage.
So,
no comment.
I know a perfect place for that lathe.
The lathe and the mod are not going anywhere. Not yet.
You're killing me. I'm just gonna wait. Y'all go ahead.
We're done. Go for it.
Yeah, we're done for the moment.
No, y'all are not done. Y'all are not done. Y'all got something else to say. I know it.
Well, no, we do, but not until you're talking.
Yeah, exactly. Not you wait until I start talking, then you start saying something. It's like, really? Come on, man.
Well, yeah.
Isn't that the way this show's supposed to work?
Payback's a bitch, isn't it?
Apparently. All right.
What you got?
I got. Well, this I'm going to show off the. I got a pod system. This is the Suorin Edge. Now, this thing has some good points, but it also has some bad points.
So why is it called the Suorin Edge?
I don't know why they call it the Edge. I guess because of its weird shape. This down here
is it made by Suorin?
Yes, made by Suorin. I have the box right here.
Pod system.
How big's the pod?
Damn it! Look now. It's this big. All right. Look, it's wet, which is not good.
How do you leak a pod system?
Because of this.
Shitty ass seals. That's how you leak one.
Yeah. What happened was this little. I don't know if y'all can see it. This little rubber piece, to pop it out, you pretty much have to bite it with your teeth to get it out of there.
Can't see it. Seriously, can't see it.
Seriously, can't see it.
Because it's freaking covered in juice.
No,
yeah, that is the battery pack one.
It's dark. No, put a little bit more light on it so we can see it.
Let me see if I can put some more light on it.
Put a flashlight in your mouth.
Wait a minute. Why is it not covered? Hold on a second. Oh, it spun around. Shit. See, that's I don't like. It shouldn't spin around like that. It should be like this.
It's not the seals, Aries.
No, it's still gonna leak like that. I guarantee it.
It's called user error.
No, it's called piece of shit error.
So clean out the pod now.
I'm gonna clean this out, and then we're all gonna see that it'll.
That's not gonna get it all. That's not. You have to get the Q-tip.
It's gonna, yeah. But anyways, I got Q-tips too. No, look, it's all dry. I just want to see.
No, the pod's all dry, but the mod's not.
It's dry when I pull it back out.
It's going to look like it's leaking again.
No, it's not. Look, looks good.
No, there's juice all over it.
I honestly can't see.
Right.
No, I'm being serious. I honestly can't see.
No, seriously,
it is.
Can you put a little bit more light on it?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I have to replace some bulbs if I need more light. But anyways, the battery pack is at the bottom down here, which is interchangeable. I mean, you can. It has a USB-C plug, which the cool thing about this is these pods take about 5 to 10 minutes to charge.
See, I do like the fact that that's interchangeable.
Yeah. So
because those batteries are notorious for going out.
Right. So you take, when this battery's dead, you take this one out and you throw another one in. It does come with two. So you don't.
Here's the question though: can you buy, just in the event that those two go bad, can you buy separate just battery packs?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. You can buy battery packs. You can buy the middle section. You can buy the pods. All three of these you can buy separately.
I like that part.
That is pretty cool.
So take that thing apart and show us. I want to see these three parts.
There we go. Pod, battery, center section. Section looks like this on one side and that on the other side.
And given that it's an unregulated, I'm betting that's just pass-through contacts inside.
It probably is. I can't tell.
Missed that.
Well, I mean, it has the child lock on here.
Is that a push button or is that an actual mechanical switch?
That is a push button.
Okay.
So
it does have some sort of regulator in there.
I was going to say,
when you
can't imagine a pod not being regulated in some way.
It flashes red 3 times. Now it won't vape. So if one of your children come by to vape this, it won't do anything. When you click it again, 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to flash 3 times green. Now it's good to vape. The problem I'm having is, I'll show this in a second also. I didn't show y'all the other part that I don't like. Why is Aries laughing? What's going on here? I'm missing something.
I'm not laughing. I'm just sitting here.
We're watching. Go.
You're right, Unicron. It's not interchangeable. It's replaceable. How about that?
Can you change the colors?
Well, I guess if you bought a different... Well, if you bought a blue center and got a blue battery, it would... I mean, or a red battery, it would still work. It's just different color covers that they put on there. That's it.
So you could do like black and red, black and blue. Change it up.
Correct. Yep. They didn't even have blue. That's why I have red, just to make Aries mad, even though he wouldn't even do a pod system.
No, I wouldn't do a pod.
So you got red, silver, and they had one other color there. I think it was black. Yeah, red, silver, and black is what they had at my local shop. The problem I'm having is, a lot of times when I vape this, I'm getting juice in my mouth from this. Shouldn't be doing that. Now, maybe I just got a bad coil. I don't know. It didn't do this the first day, but the very next day after I filled it, it started doing it after I filled it the second time.
Are you chain vaping?
No.
Okay. Because I found that with some of the pods, if you chain vape, you get a little bit of juice.
Right. This one's, I mean, I don't know if y'all can see. I'll try to show you on the pod. Even when you fill this.
odds of the second bank heist winning are pretty slim.
It's very hard. There's a giant air bubble in here, which y'all ain't gonna be able to see, but it's really hard to get all the air out of here and fill this thing up. And I've tried tilting this every kind of way in the world to get the air bubble to come up to where the fill system is, but I can't do it. I've tried and tried and tried. I mean,
have you tried using a needle tip?
What would I do with a needle tip?
For the filler.
I mean, yeah, I'm using a dropper, man. It fits right in there. It's fine. What's up, Al? That's not the problem.
Yeah. But the needle tip allows air to flow around it.
It has two holes, so it's got, when you're filling it, it's got a hole for air to come in. That's not the problem. It's the way that the pod is designed. It doesn't look. There's a giant freaking air bubble in there that y'all can't see that I can't get out of there even when I fill it.
Sounds like a bad design.
Yeah, that does.
I mean, it vapes okay. You're not going to get a crap load of flavor. I still like the Orion as far as flavor goes out of the pod systems, but I mean, I do think it's a great idea with being able to take the battery out, throw another one in there, just keep on going, and how fast it charges. That really blows my mind. 5 to 10 minutes, it's done.
So what does the charger look like on that thing?
Adam, I think it's your connection.
The charge is USB-C, so you just take a normal USB-C cable, plug it in there, boom. And you can take the battery out, charge it. You don't even have to have it in the device. So you could be vaping one, charging the battery, and it lights up. Like the whole plastic lights up as it's charging red, and when it's done, it turns blue. It's very simple. And that's it. When it vapes good, it vapes good. I just don't like how sometimes I'm getting juice. Sometimes I don't. Maybe I'm so used to.
That sounds
vaping.
Like a commercial.
What? Yeah. When I think I'm sucking on it too hard.
Wasn't that like a Mounds commercial?
Shut up, Aries.
I didn't say it.
I'm not used to mouth to lung. I mean, maybe it's because I'm trying to pull on this too hard and I'm getting, a little bit of juice in my mouth. If you just barely pull on it.
So, are you saying you need more
Aries
practice?
Needs to stop, all right?
I didn't say a word.
You're really doing a good job on your own.
Apparently. Anyways, it vapes good for a pod system. I mean, right now I'm hoping that it doesn't leak anymore. I think it's not doing that wait a minute.
So here's the question. Would you go out and buy one?
I already did, but I don't know if I'd buy another one. Look at it now. Where's that juice coming from?
The mod.
Dude, I already wiped that thing out. Oh. There's something ain't right. Ever since I moved this rubber, which this rubber thing's not supposed to come all the way out, and I think that's the air hole there. And it's
so you can't put the rubber on correctly?
That's right.
Again, not me.
Hey, I just simply asked the question.
Letting Speed go with it. I don't know. I'll try another pod, and if I still have the same problem, then I'll let you know. Because right now I'm getting a lot of leaking, and I can't put the rubber on correct. Freaking! I think it stopped snowing. Speed, you're all right. Or
no, it's still snowing.
Well, we can't see it anymore.
Oh, really? No, I can still see it in the camera.
Well, we can't see it on VC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's pretty light.
Then I'll go back to the other view. The not so good view.
Ah!
That way people have to look
scared.
at me. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
He's got a shirt on, so that's a plus.
Leaking, that comes with age. Wolf, I don't know about that. I don't
just
have
put
any
the shirt
leaking issues.
Now you're starting to sound like me.
So I took the gear. Looks dead sexy on this double barrel.
But you notice I'm not standing up.
Notice I'm not either.
Speed and Aries will be here all night, you guys.
What?
Yeah,
and by the way, you know, you were looking for a magnet last week?
Yeah.
Here's a magnet.
On what? What is that?
That's the mod. Oh, yeah. No, this is the anarchist mod that I was trying to show you.
Duh! I'm like, what mod are you pointing out right now?
What? You want another magnet on another mod?
I got that mod. Yeah, I know there was a magnet there, and I was checking.
But you couldn't find a magnet.
Hello, John Q. You know, I was going through some stuff in my old truck yesterday, and I pulled out the movie John Q, and that's all I could think was John Q. Public the entire time. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, see, the Gear RTA vape's so damn good, man. I really like the flavor I get off this thing for a single coil. Good stuff. Even though I'm having to fill the damn juice up all the time. Other than that, it's great. Oh, so Scuba's looking... Oh, we're all looking beautiful this evening. I think John Q's stuck on repeat right now. Hey, Jim.
Hey, John Q. How you doing there?
Here's my current condition.
What the hell? That's a mod. I thought that was your charging thing. I was like, dude, that's like an $80 billion device.
What are you taking apart?
X-Cube 2.
Wow, I have one of those in Chrome over there somewhere.
The screen stopped working on it, so I'm giving it a once over real quick.
Oh.
Okay, that's down too far now.
What I was saying about Vapor Watch way back at the beginning of the show, 320 mils for $30, and shipping is free if you spend over $75. So there you go. If y'all are worried about the shipping from Vapor Watch, if you spend $75, you get free shipping. So it's kind of worth it to order a lot of juice.
Is the free shipping including international though?
Now that I didn't look at. I know I think the international is separate.
I wouldn't think so. Yeah.
I don't think so either. I was looking at their thing there, and I saw that it was free shipping, but I'm pretty sure that's U.S. only. If you're in the UK, you gotta
you're getting one hell of a deal
for the What the heck? David posted some picture, and I was trying to look at it. They all went to a oh my goodness. Lead Pipe just posted a bunch of nasty looking coils. Holy crap, Lead Pipe. Alright. Here's the sale.
Avoid said post.
Sale price applies to free U.S. shipping on orders over $75. International shipping available. That's the way they have it listed. That makes sense. You can we all have talents? Jason, what the hell? Oh, goodness. There are words you'll never see again. Sue Cool lost. I know, right?
Oh, wait. Did the bank heist finally go through?
I think Sue finally got her mod yesterday. The limited edition Legend. She got that yesterday.
Yeah, but the one Munchkin got, the little rubber thing, where your hand goes, it actually changes color.
That's the way the Midnight Edition is.
Really?
Should be, yep.
It
changes color if you turn it, with the light. It kind of looks like a blue.
No. It's the rubber that you put your fingers on, so the heat of your fingers makes it change colors.
Oh, I didn't know
that's
that.
Cool.
Yeah. So it goes from black to teal.
Oh, that's cool as shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't ever hold Sue's, so I have no idea. Sue, does yours change colors? Have you held it? Is your hand warm enough? Hold the gripper and see if it changes colors. I had no idea. That's pretty cool.
Sue's does not do that.
But it's a limited edition.
I'm guessing it's only certain versions of it that have the chromatics.
The teal is actually color shifting teal.
All right, I have my old one here, and you're talking about this gripper piece in the back. I'm almost guarantee that mine don't change color.
No, and I know mine doesn't either.
Mine is a color changing edition. Yeah, I'm going to hold mine here and it's going to laugh at me. Dude, what are you doing? Yeah, there's no color changing going on this. Uh-oh, my dog wants out. Yep, I got no. Mine does not change colors. I'm sitting here holding it for nothing. Midnight Blue goes from blue to purple. Yeah, that changes. I'm just wondering about the grippy part in the back. Okay, dog. Oh, God, I'll be right back.
I know, dogs are just so demanding.
Oh, geez, ours was going nuts just before the show.
Mine as soon as they get fed about 4 o'clock every day, and about 3 o'clock, they all start looking at me and whining and barking and carrying on, going, "It's almost that time. Are you ready?"
Gotta love them.
Ready for what?
Yeah, not really, but we were talking about dogs.
Oh, I'm so tired of high CPU usage detected. I'm at 97%. My computer can't hang.
What all do you have open?
Not a lot, dude. I mean, basically the show, the bot. I think my booster is causing issues. I can restore and take the booster off and see if it drops. See, I'm at 100% right now. I'm going to turn the booster off and see if it helps or hurts matters, because I'm at 100% and it never does that. Let me turn the booster off. That would be funny if that helps. I'm like, really? The booster made it worse. Okay, restore now. Because it supposedly freed up 1,500.
Either that or the show's about ready to crash.
Yeah.
One of the two. One of the two will take place.
Okay, I just did it, and we're at 100% still. I'm going to see if it comes down.
I think the show's
now it went down to 74%. Really? My booster sucks. Oh, wait. 99%. 95. It went down to 74 and came right back up. Well, damn.
Did it kick back on?
I'm not trying to broadcast in 4K or anything.
What's your frames?
Frames per second? I'm at 30 frames per second. Standard. It's still using 100% of my CPU. I don't know what could be running in the background.
What's your bit rate?
My bit rate is probably around 2400.
What's your color at?
What the hell?
Are you using Adobe RGB or sRGB? How he didn't realize that was coming is beyond me.
Okay, it's came down now. I'm in the 70 range. So the booster makes it worse.
Actually, Wolf,
how's it going?
Wolf has a good question. What's your baseline?
Yeah, that is a good question. So what is your CPU usage when you're not casting?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Yes, Vapor Bunny, they're just messing with me. They like doing that. Yep. Apparently, you know, that's their thing. They like to mess with me.
And Wolf, I'm pretty sure it is something running in the background.
Is this the gang up in Scuba show? Yeah, it is, Gailey. I think that they all want to gang up on me, and I'm trying to, you know, do stuff, but they attack me.
You know,
vengeance.
You give the opening, and we've just got to take it.
Now, do not.
And a lot of times, we don't even have to take it. You do it yourself.
Somebody's got to take it.
I rest my case.
Oh my goodness. I did pick up, how much memory do you have? You know, William, I don't remember. I think I only got like 8 or 16 gigs.
Oh, geez, there's a problem.
My guess is you've got 8.
Well, because of the fact I'm scared to run anything, it's going to crash my damn computer.
Yeah, don't try to pull up
I'll check it later. Well, you know, I haven't updated my computer in like 4 or 5 years now, so it's sorely in need of an update. And I was looking up there at the Intel i7, and then they have a Ryzen 7 now, apparently. But they're not that much difference in price. I'd rather go with the Intel if I could. But I don't think my motherboard supports that, so I'd have to get a new motherboard.
Well, because if you're looking at an 8th or a 9th gen motherboard, you're going to have to go with like a 300 series, Z300 series.
Yeah. So.
Because they are not backwards compatible.
I got a lot to change. I mean, my video card, I don't have a gaming video card or anything like that, so it's not like it's the best in the world.
It shouldn't be your video card messing you up there.
Well, it's going to be a combination of your RAM and your CPU.
The video card takes off a lot of the strain from the computer, though, if you have a decent one. Build one from parts. Lead pipe, I've built every computer I've ever owned. Well, I won't say every computer, but all my home computers, I build myself.
That's the only way to go about it.
Yeah. It's a pain in the butt, but high CPU, it's still high CPU.
Building a computer is relaxing for me.
I'd much rather be down at 17% or whatever, but it's not doing that. It's not doing that.
I'll have to find that screw later.
So I put that juice in the Delta Revenant. Oh man, Vapewares, the people that gave away that Midnight Blue Legend. I went by there, and she saw this mod, when I went by there. So I go in their shop, and they have the freaking red and black one sitting there. I was like,
that red and black one is nice.
I was like, man, I almost want to buy that just because.
What, just to piss me off?
Well, I don't have to open Task Manager Wolf Shadow because it shows you at the bottom of XSplit exactly how much CPU and GPU you're using right now. And now, as far as the memory, it says it's using 28,030 megabytes of memory. So GPU is at 83%, and my CPU just went to 0%. Now it's at 77%. It's kind of weird because it kind of goes in and out, in and out. Aries, I'm going to stop talking because y'all can take anything and make it bad. I could have a clogged toilet. So does it go down all the way? Or do you have to push it? I could be anything wrong here, and y'all make it bad. It's so
See, even they're like, nope, not saying a word.
Oh, go with the Ryzen 7. See, there's from Zan in Scotland. There he goes.
What you doing, Baba?
Oh my gosh, you are killing me. My toilet's clogged. You can't push it through.
Hold on a second.
Is there something stuck in the hole?
Aries, did you just hear him say my tool is clogged?
No, actually, that one I didn't hear.
Tool? No, I said my tool is clogged. No.
No, had I heard that, I would have said something, but no, I didn't hear that one.
The Drag 3 will just be the logo itself. I know, right? I'm surprised that they're still going with the drag stuff after all the Voopoo mess that's went on. It's like, what the heck, man? They keep having sales on Voopoo. They're bringing discount 25% off, 30% off, 40% off. It's like they're trying to get rid of them now, and they're having a hard time doing it apparently.
Voopoo drag, I still
never gone over 25%. You know, Tiger, this is the weird thing. I've never really paid attention to my CPU usage before because it rarely comes up and says high CPUs. Tonight is the first night I've seen it go, holy moly, high. Hello, King of Hell Vlogs. Apparently you vlog. So the Orion, you got the, did you get the Q class Orion speed?
No.
So you don't have the Orion Q. You got the normal one like everybody else has.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I think that I haven't tried the new one, and I know the new ones use a higher ohm coil, so I don't know how good they are. But I like the original ones. Great. I mean, they have the DNA chip. Obviously, they are a lot more expensive, but they're good. The top side, you haven't been here for ages. If you haven't been here for ages, I don't even remember.
Do you have another name you go by?
Oh, you got the regular top side Slappy. You didn't get the dual. Why didn't you get the dual, Slappy? That's my question to you. Unless you thought it was too big or something, why didn't you get the dual top side or top side?
I've heard a lot of people talking about. Now, I asked Gail about the size of it because Gail's got relatively small hands in the grand scheme of things, and she said that it fit her hands perfectly. But I've heard a lot of other people say that it's just too awkward for them to hold.
It is not awkward. I don't.
Well, no, and I'm not saying it is because I haven't personally held one, so I don't know. But I mean, I saw it in Gail's hands, and it looked like it fit just fine. But I've heard a lot of other people. They're like, no, it just isn't comfortable in the hand.
Now, Slappy, if you vape at 21-ish watts, then the single coil, the single top side is perfect. That's where my problem came into. You know, if you're vaping a single battery mod and you're vaping 70, 80 watts, you're going to blow through the battery a lot faster. So people that vape on the lower wattage scale, yeah, the single top side is fine. I have the single top side.
That's why I like single coils on my single battery mods.
Oh, I couldn't find my single one. There's a single one right there.
I prefer single battery or single coils on squonkers, period.
Well, I like this because this takes a
Really?
21700. Mm-hmm. The dual does not. It takes 18650s. That's the good thing about this.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I generally get a better flavor and better battery life out of them. When it comes to squonkers, I don't know what it is about them, but I generally get a better battery life on a single coil. And I'm not talking a single, like, you know, fuse Clapton or I'm talking a massive bolt of a coil.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, I personally like single coil. I get great flavor out of single coil, and the batteries typically last longer.
John Q, I'm gonna let you go with that one. All right. Oh my goodness, where have we gone tonight? I think we've been around the world.
Prime example. Look at the size of that coil in the recurve. I use big-ass, bulky coils for my squonkers.
What do they ohm out to?
This one's 0.22.
Oh, King of Hell! I hope you're okay now. Intensive cares, no joke, man.
Yeah,
I hope everything came out okay
watts.
for you. Obviously, if you're here now, you're doing better. Good to hear that.
I typically run about between a 0.3 and a 0.4 on single coil.
I said stop.
Grimmy, yes, it does take more power. However, because I'm only running single coil, I can still run it at like 50 watts and get battery life massively extended.
Yep.
0.25 at 45 watts. If I'm running 0.2 something, except for the gear, if I'm running like 0.23, I run at 75 watts. Now that's just my.
But that's dual coil.
I split my head. Oh damn, King. Oh,
but you're talking dual coil.
You got caught vaping in the ICU. The 20-something-year-old nurse literally screamed. I could see that in the ICU. They really down on anything like that. I mean,
yeah, they generally frown on much of anything.
Especially the ICU. Well, the ICU, yeah, that's like lockdown territory.
Well, I mean, you figure there's a lot of oxygen systems that are running. You could have an O2 leak in the room that you're in. It doesn't matter that you don't have an actual combustion going on with your coils themselves, but some of those O2s get so rich that even just heating a coil to a certain temperature can possibly, it's remote, but it's possible that it can ignite it.
Yeah.
Bingo.
100 to 120 watts dual example. Clouds in the ICU is not a good idea. I agree, Let's
No.
You don't stop it.
Now,
cut it out.
then again, if you're in the ICU and you used to be a smoker and now you vape, I mean, I would be the guy that's sitting there sneaking vaping one of these things, but I'm not going to vape anything that's going to blow a giant cloud.
Shut up.
Just to hold the vapor in for a long time, then when you let release, there's nothing, you get no cloud at all. They may come in and smell it and go, smells like lemon in here or whatever.
Yeah, they could come in and say, it smells like lemon. Pledge, what have you been dusting?
In a lot of places,
pretty much, Osmond.
They group all the smokers in with the vapors, which I don't like. I mean, they're like, oh, if you want to vape, you got to go over there in this freaking sealed off room with all the smokers. I can't do that. I'm like, no, I'd rather go outside. I will walk a mile to vape if I can stay away from the smoking room, because that's crazy trying to stand in there. It's like, I don't even need to vape now. I got plenty of nicotine in this room.
Well, like, my physician, my family physician, obviously I'm not allowed to vape in the waiting room.
Right.
But he said the moment I get into the exam room, he doesn't give a damn. As long as I don't cloud out the place, he doesn't care. Hell, wow. I've vaped with him in the room while we're talking about, you know, whatever I'm in there for.
That's pretty
cool.
Yeah,
my doctor would go insane if I tried that.
Oh, no, he's fully behind us vaping. He's like, no, he's like, you're not smoking anymore, so therefore you're not going to die soon based on, you know, smoking. Because before I started vaping, he gave me a timeline of 2 years or less. More than likely less. That was his exact words.
Wow.
See, and my doctor goes back to studies from the 70s, 70s and 80s probably.
My doctor got his own family vaping.
He is.
He's not a smoker. He's not a vapor. But he got his own parents vaping.
Hello, Australia. Yeah, that's like a huge wake-up call. Yeah, you got about 2 years to live.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, look, if something doesn't change, you've got 2 years or less. More than likely less.
Damn.
So something changed.
So at the time, did you know vaping was so much better?
Well, at the time, you got to realize. Okay, so that was in about mid 2014, around July of 2014. I'd already been trying vaping since late 2008, early 2009. And I mean, because I tried, you know, the pot, the like the Enjoys and whatnot, and those just didn't cut it. And then I tried the smoke tips, which was basically a multi-flavored version of the Enjoys. Tried the blues. You know, I tried the different foam systems and the tea bags and all that over the years, and it never satisfied me. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about, but that's funny.
I went through the tea bag system. I went through the blue foam. I went through the silica. I went through all that crap, and it just never quite worked for me. So it wasn't until I got my e-mic with my Castle RDA that I was finally able to put them down for good.
Yeah, those tanks, the Pro Tank and all that came with the silica, I would instantly get one of them coils and rip out the silica and put cotton in there. I just couldn't. The silica just didn't work for me, man. It's just...
No, silica tasted like shit.
It did. It was bad. It's like, man, I can't... and for people that are new to vaping, a lot of the older tanks that we used to get came with silica.
You're going to shoot me. So that Twisted Misses I was telling you about that I got sitting on top?
Yeah.
Look inside.
I can't see. It's too dark.
Oh, it's the blue titanium version?
Yeah. But Aries is going to take a look at that and go, yeah, I know what's going on.
He's going to do it, or he's going to single coil that bitch because I think I see the plug in there.
No, it comes with the plug in it.
Right.
I've never put coils in this one.
Oh, you've never...
This one's brand new.
So he has no idea if he even likes it. So there you go.
No, he's used one before.
Oh, okay. You were worrying me there, Speed.
No, I've got multiples of unused ones.
Bird's nest wicks. I know, John Q. Yeah, I couldn't do the silica. It just, I don't know what it was about that stuff. It's like, oh my God, this just ain't cutting it. And Queensland, SA will join Vic in limited vaping to same laws as death sticks. Oh my gosh. I really, really don't understand with all the facts that's been proven now and the studies and all these new stories coming out about how much better vaping is for you than smoking.
Would you like to know why?
Well, I know it's a money thing. It's always
Exactly.
about money. I mean, this whole business everything's about money nowadays, and it's just ridiculous. They're not worried about your health.
No,
they're worried about how much money
they're
they
putting
make.
a dollar on every life.
Yep.
There's a dollar sign on every life. Do we get more for allowing them to change, or do we get more for allowing them to die?
Right. They want you to have to go to the pharmacy and buy more drugs to keep you alive. They want to find something just to let you live with it.
At the end of the day, there is no money made or no money to be made in healthy people.
That's right.
Right. Oh, we get to see Speed build. Oh my God, this ought to be fun.
Even smoking.
In the snow.
Now I just got to find coils.
Well, I'm sure you got some coils laying around.
Yeah, but I want good coils. I got to find out if I've got any more. Oh, yeah, I do.
Hell vlogs. I'm surprised that didn't work, but I'm rich. It didn't give it to you, King of Hell. I mean, Magazine Art tried.
Let me see if I can do it.
Yeah, Speed is going to build. I can't wait. I get to watch somebody else build besides me. That's freaking awesome.
Something tells me it's one of the letters in his names that's slightly off. Let me just say.
What?
To keep them alive, Tiger, exactly. They find a way for you to live by taking medicine from the pharmacy so that they get paid and you stay alive, maybe not in best of health, but it keeps you alive so you have to buy more drugs and more drugs.
See, worked just fine for me.
Oh, look at there.
So, Aries, when you send out 2 coils in a package and it says 0.24 ohms on it, is that with both coils? Per set? Okay.
Per set. There you go.
So, I just want to make sure what I'm putting on because it's going to go on the Mac.
I'm rich. Give me your money.
I already gave you your money. That's why you're rich.
Yeah. There's no money in a cure. Isn't that the truth, Dugan?
That's exactly right. There's no money. Well, I say there's no money in a cure. Depends on how much they're charging for that cure and how rampant the disease is that they're curing, how often it gets renewed for a new generation.
Well, what if they had a pill you could take to cure cancer? Do you think that they would release that?
Okay, so there's actually a vaccine that they are working on right now, and it's already in the human trial phase, that has a 98 to 99% effectiveness rate on killing, what is it? It's like 3, maybe 4 different types of cancer.
Okay, so
they're fairly rare cancers, so that there's not it's not going to affect a big population, but it is, it is out there, and they are working on this, and they're releasing it.
Does it prevent it, or does it remove it?
It removes it. It cures it.
It removes it. Holy crap! Well, that's better than nothing, I guess. I'm surprised to see anything. When's the last cure came out? Polio? I mean, it's been forever. Any kind of medicine to cure something.
You got to realize, polio technically wasn't cured; it was prevented. That was through the through the vaccine.
Right.
But you've got the varicella vaccine that came out in, what was that, 84, which is the chickenpox vaccine.
Oh, okay, chickenpox.
Yeah,
all right.
And they cured they can cure Hep C now.
Yeah, but that's how long ago was that? I mean,
Hep C was relatively recent.
Okay. I'd like to see a little bit more. With all the money they're getting to, develop these cures, you would think there'd be a little more coming around. A little more.
Sometimes the cure isn't as easy as you would think.
Slappy, really?
Is that cure from Israel? J.R. Biker, I'm really not sure. I just remember vaguely reading a study on it. I don't remember where it's from.
Wasn't Scuba supposed to give us all 999,999 before the bot died? I don't remember saying anything like that. Oh, y'all, and you know what's going to happen? I literally could turn that on, and Speed would still manage to try to... Look, he just did it! What the hell? He's building and he did it. He has
that
it
shit
ready.
macro, don't
He's
you?
got it ready to load. Just bam, a reward.
The other thing, you could be correct on that. I have a hard time keeping up anymore.
Speed, you can stop now. Keep building. What the hell? I didn't even see him move his hands. How's he doing that?
He's got a macro key
He's
on
mentally
by his
controlling.
toe.
He's like, I got this.
It's toe control.
The SX Mini G-Class, it's got Bluetooth. So I put a macro in the SX Mini G-Class, so when I hit button, it puts that in there.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
And Aries knows I'm full of shit.
I would think so, yeah. Unless you are one king of,
yep, for
rewriting
$100,000. It's $100,000 to get rid of Hep C.
Really? Damn.
That's a lot for a cure. But then again,
what price do you put on?
Yeah, you don't put a price on health. I mean, you know, if it's something you're
oh,
like,
the
hey,
hospital
I can
will
take
sure
this.
shit put a price on your health.
Oh, they'll put a price on it. But I'm just saying,
yeah,
if
and
it's
not a
something
cheap one.
you know, you got a life-threatening disease and you can take a pill to cure it, you're going to pay, I don't give a damn what it costs you or how long it takes you to pay it, you're going to do it.
Prime example. Let's go back to the late 70s, early and mid 80s and look at the HIV, you know, the outbreak of HIV, okay? And you had people dropping dead, just bam, 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 bam. You look at those at that same community today. I mean, hell, you've got Magic Johnson that's still alive and kicking. And how long ago did he announce that he was HIV positive?
They got a pill for that now. I see it plastered all over the bus stops. You know, there's a pill to prevent HIV, and question mark. Apparently there's a pill to prevent HIV now. To prevent it, but I guess if you already have it, you're screwed. But if you have a questionable lifestyle, you can take that to keep you from getting it.
It's not a questionable lifestyle, it would be a different lifestyle.
Different lifestyle. There
well,
you go.
I wouldn't even call it that.
It's different than what you are used to.
To me, I mean, because, you know, there is no... HIV does not discriminate.
No, it does not.
Anyone and everyone. It's, you know, the level of risk that you participate in.
You can get HIV in many, many different ways, and it all boils down to there's an exchange of fluid that takes place.
Exactly. I mean, you look at, like, prime example, HIV, okay? So back in, it was either the mid or the late 80s, they found out that all of the major blood banks in the U.S. were contaminated.
Wow.
And they kept that under wraps for ages because they didn't want to have to spend the money to go through and test all of those units. Until it finally came out in the public and they're like, oh yeah, so yeah, we're in the middle of that right now. Bullshit.
Speed, you better speed this along, because your nickname is Speed #1 and Vic is surpassing you.
I'm like taking my time here.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, unlike you, I'm not like on a build cam, so you guys are talking and I'm just kind of...
You can get a build cam for really cheap.
Build cam is just another camera.
There you go, just another camera.
Yeah. I've got a second camera.
I prefer using a different model than the first one. That way you don't get confused. Oh my God, that would be hell if I had two of the same cameras.
I've got two of the same. That's the reason why I'm not
tried that, and it's a pain in the ass. It's like, oh my God, which camera?
I ran on 3 C920s for ages. It's not impossible.
No, you can do it. It's just it is a pain in the ass though.
Just go into the registry and change the name of one of them.
Yep.
Oh, and the registry. Yeah, that's a good idea. But Speed can put it in the hole first. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to the bathroom.
Wait, so Speed can put it in the hole first, and Scuba all of a sudden has to go up and go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't.
Come on, burn in.
Oh, man.
Where these things up? Man, the low ohms on this.
What are you running at?
Right now it's 0.09. I don't have anything touching.
Dual coil setup?
Yeah, they're Fraplians. Yours?
Yeah, those always start off really, really low. always start off really low. So what I recommend is, well, you've already got it on a G class, so you should be able to fire it no problem.
That's the reason why I put it on the G class, and I'm not building on the mech mod. Like
I always build. I always build and burn in on my G class because I can fire so much lower on it.
Yeah, and I'm only at 27 watts.
Oh, I would bump that up.
I'm just trying to blow
for
them
a color
first.
pulse.
Ooh. And I have terrible lighting.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, can't really see that too well. Okay, scratch that idea. Crank the wattage up. There we go.
Found a treasure yesterday. $5 for a rusty, crusty Turk's head cast iron number 20. Wow.
What? What did I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
It's now saying no liquid.
You got it in temp control mode.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I think I finally figured out what's wrong with my printer, because it took me almost 3 hours to get the freaking shipping label. Come on, Aries, this is not Muhammad's tech support over here, all right? It took me a long time, and I mean over and over reinstalling the printer, and it just wasn't working. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So I was checking, and my printer's wireless, all right? And I was checking it, the time that I did get it working, it was giving the printer a bad IP. It was doing that 169 bullcrap. Okay. So I refreshed it a few times, and it came up with a good IP. Okay, the other day I needed to print something again, and it started doing the same thing over and over, and it just wouldn't.
It's got a Wi-Fi interference.
So what I did was, well, my router's got a bunch of ports set open for
here come the excuses.
So what I did was I reset the router back to factory. Now it's getting a good IP. So I think I got my printer problem fixed. So now I can actually print shipping labels.
If nothing else, you could have hard set the IP into the printer. Well, depending on your printer model. Mine allows me to hard set my IP.
This one's got manual, so I can go in and set a static IP, which I probably should do just because it's such a pain in the ass otherwise.
Carrie, I haven't been in Facebook all day, but if you want to send them, I'll take a look at them whenever I can get into Facebook.
Balls, figuring out the 3D printer was never the problem. The problem with the 3D printer is...
Wasn't your calibration off on that?
Yes, the calibration's off on it. Last time I calibrated it, it was like kind of working, but it was a little off. So, I mean, I can do it again, but I'm pretty sure the filament's been sitting there so long it may not be that good anymore. Oh, look at that. That's broke. I'll have to rerun the filament in there anyway. But yeah, it was having a little bit of it's not one of those auto bed calibrators, which would be awesome. Then I could
but
just
those things aren't those things like super expensive? I mean, I'm not huge into the whole 3D printing thing, but
yeah, the auto calibrating breads are a lot more expensive, but it's not that bad. Once you get it set, it's pretty much set. Unless you move it around, then you got to go back and reset the whole thing up again. But
Balls, it depends on the router. Not all routers allow you to do MAC filtering.
Yeah. This router lets me do all kinds of stuff, but it was just being a pain. It was being a pain in the ass. It was not letting us connect to one of my networks. I got, the 5G network and then the normal one. And the 5G was working, but the normal one wasn't. And a lot of the stuff I have hooked to it, the cameras and stuff like that, have to be on the normal one because they can't use 5G. So the cameras weren't connecting. It was being a pain. I was like, oh my God, I just reset everything. Everything works now. It's all good. Apparently there was a setting in the router that was pissing it off, and now it's good. I don't know what it was.
Well, see, like the printer that I used to have before I got this one, it was Wi-Fi only. But because of how thick that wall is right there behind that door, it wasn't getting a signal. Like, at all, was not getting a signal. So I'm like, screw this. I went out and got a printer that's got both Wi-Fi and gigabit LAN to it.
Yeah.
And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to take one of my wires. I'm going to hook it in here because I knew I was going to be adding other stuff that needed to be on the network, and I didn't feel like screwing with Wi-Fi on those. And I just took a little piece of junk router and threw it behind my monitor, and it runs to everything.
Wow.
And
so,
it's all static IP. Got you think, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, I don't know if mine has that.
Yeah, balls. That's basically what I did. I just turned it into an access point because it's all centralized onto the ROG router.
I just beat you, Speed. Just saying.
What?
I just gave everybody 1,000,000 coins while you weren't looking. Yeah, boy. Go ahead and try and reward yourself now. It's gone.
Oh, do we have a bank heist going?
So
I'm gonna get everyone killed.
What I was saying, what was I gonna bring up here? Oh, my son, the router that I used to have before the Marine Corps guy took off, which he gave his router to his best friend. He had a Black Hawk router. That thing was bad to the bone, man. I mean, they're expensive, but I could be halfway up the road and still have a signal from my house. It was bad to the bone. Thing has like 6 antennas on there. This one has 4.
No joke.
Yeah. Right now I have a cheapo router on there. It's an Asus router, believe it or not, but it's a cheaper model and it works good. But if you put in too many settings, it gets pissed off at you.
Yeah. See, my router is the Asus ROG GT AC 5300.
Oh, the 5300. I think I have the 2100 or 2200, but it's the same thing as Asus. And it's got an app for your phone. You can log in from your phone and enable guest networks and all that crap.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's got guest networks, and it's got 2.4 and 5G. It's got dual bands for both. Damn thing's got like 8 antennas on it.
Tiger, I think that hardwiring is definitely the best option. My problem is I'm already running. I have to have a LAN cable to my computer, a LAN cable in my living room, which either runs Apple TV or my satellite receiver. I have another cable running all the way back to my son's room so he has internet. Then I have a 4th cable running something. I don't remember what the 4th cable is, but I have all 4 of them loaded. Now, if they make a router that's got 8 or 10 ports, that would be great.
The 5300 has 8.
Does it? I'm getting a 5300. I need more ports, man. I need it. I need one that has more ports. This one has 4, and it's like, dude, I need more.
5300.
Make sure those of y'all that do have routers, if it does have a pin in there, I would change it all the time just because of the Wi-Fi hackers out there. They can get, once they get the pin to your router, they can go in there and hack you anytime they want.
Yeah,
anytime.
Don't use the default.
Yeah. I mean, the pin's a number, and you can run a router, you can run a hacker that'll sit there and try pin after pin after pin. Once it does find your pin, that's it, man. You can change your password all you want, and they can still go right back in there.
Scuba, I'm throwing the link into general YouTube chat.
Okay. Pin, you mean password? Magazine art? No.
No, he's talking about the actual pin.
Yeah, there's a WPS pin for your router. So what somebody could do, say they live across the street from you, they can run a wireless program that actually goes through and tries different pins against your router. It'll start 00001, 0002. And once it finds the right number, it will then tell them what your router password is. And then it also has what you can turn it off, dire thing. That's another thing. You can turn the WPS pin off. So once they have that pin, they can log into your router anytime you want, no matter what you change your Wi-Fi password to. I don't care if it's 1,000,000 characters. It'll tell them exactly what it is every time. And they just get on your network and use your internet. So it's really good to change, which is possible on all Asus routers. There you go.
Balls, he's absolutely right. You have to get a watch guard for what you're
going to do. Watch guard for your router, yep. Yeah, they have watch guards built into a lot of routers now, actually. As soon as
he's talking about an actual watch guard router.
Oh, an actual watch guard. Okay. Yeah, because what will happen is after it tries so many times, it will kick you out and it won't and the router will actually lock down and won't let you try anymore. Which would make the process take a lot longer, but they could still do it. They can still do it.
I'm still waiting for Scuba to click on that link.
Let me click on where's the link? I don't see.
I put it in general YouTube chat.
I think you got to try it again there.
Coily tool. Oh, there it is. Okay, Amazon. Streaming what?
Damn.
You want me to buy a $370 router? It does have a lot of antennas.
This Anarchist mod, it's nice.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, God, that is nice.
8 gigabit LAN ports. Ooh, I like that.
And Scuba didn't hear a word I said.
You really like that Anarchist mod. There you go. I got you, man. I got you. 2 USB 3.0 ports. WAN port. Okay. Reset button. It doesn't have a button for WPS. It's probably on the top somewhere. 3G, 4G sharing. No shit.
Aries, WPS is set internally.
Battle ready.
Yes, it is 18650.
Let me put it on my list. I'll look at it later. That looks pretty cool. That's
I need to go through. I need to go. Yeah, it is pricey, and I need to go through and rewire the house with Cat 7, but I just don't have the time or the money for that right now.
Yeah, Cat 7, good stuff. Couldn't you use as a second router to give more Ethernet points? You could magazine.
Yeah, you can throw a switch on there.
Yeah, you can throw another access point or whatever, and you're good to go. I shouldn't even need it though. I'm like on the borderline. If I didn't have my son hardwired, he needs to be hardwired though. He freaking plays Fortnite 24/7, and so he has to be hardwired so he can get his FPS. Oh my God. He comes in here every day and, well, my FPS is this or that, and he's like, it just drives me up the wall with that. Because he's got to have his speed.
The tolerances on this Anarchist for the battery are very, very tight.
So, in other words, your battery is not going to fit.
It might not. Well, if you use a thick wrap, it might not. It's a very tight fit.
They're getting better on the aftermarket wraps about them being not quite so thick, because the current wraps are, what are they, like 7 mil, 8 mil, something like that, where the new ones are closer to 4.
Oh, okay.
You'd be surprised at how big of a difference those 4 mils make.
Because
sure. That's 4 mils on both sides.
I'm sure it makes a big damn difference. So I'll probably do another Coily tool giveaway tonight, since I now have my printer working, and now I can actually send out the last one and the new one that comes down, because I couldn't print any freaking labels and it was getting on my damn nerves. Oh, I got plenty of them. I got like seven to give away, I think. As far as colors go, the last winner, which I can't remember who it was for sure, I think it was Fictitious Character. They wanted the blue, the darker blue, so they're getting that. I do have a red left. I got 2 reds, a yellow, and a couple of blues left. So there's a yellow in here. There's another red. There's all three of these look like a lighter blue. They're all the same blue. So I got 1, 2, 3 blues left, 2 reds, and a yellow. All these say Scuba on. Hell, I can show y'all. What am I talking about? All of these Coily tools actually say Scuba in the top right there.
Hold on a second. Haagen-Dazs has booze ice cream now?
Yes, yeah. Haagen-Dazs has ice cream with alcohol in it.
Oh, damn.
I can't wait to go try some of that stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do they keep it in the freaking ice cream section or the booze section? You know, it's got to be.
You would think that it would have to be in the ice cream section, but they're going to have an age restriction, an age gate on the actual barcode. So when you go to check out, it'll flag it.
Right. Right.
Woohoo! My calipers are back up and working. My button cells came in today. You know it's bad when you've killed button cells in a damn caliper.
I did get, I didn't show this yet, but I did get an Osmo Mobile, guys. This is basically a little vlogging camera. This is a 4K, this is called an Osmo Pocket. You know, DJI, I got the Mavic for droning with. This is going to be for like making 4K video that I can post on YouTube.
Now, mind you, that I can get behind. Irish Cream Brownie? Oh, yeah.
This is pretty cool. So there's the video. And this actually has face tracking and all that stuff. And it's got microphones built in the top right here and on the bottom. But they also have adapters that you can use to put more. And this little deal right here slides out. This is actually... I can flip this around and then hook this straight to my iPhone or Android device, whichever one you got. So there we go. So I can stick my iPhone right on the side of this. But they've updated the firmware so much now. It's like, yeah, now you can access the pro features without having to have your phone hooked to it, which makes it really cool. So you can put decent-alike and do all your color grading and stuff on there. But it's so small. I mean, this, you could film with this like this and nobody would even know you're filming. It's so small. It's pretty cool.
Balls, I don't keep tracking the pricing on those anymore. Hold on, let me pull it up, see what we got.
Or bourbon vanilla brulee. Ooh, that would be awesome. If they make an ice cream that's got any kind of... the only thing that would disappoint me is if they made an ice cream like that and you couldn't taste the alcohol in it. I want to taste it. Because I already like ice cream. And if they make it where it's got alcohol and I can taste the alcohol, oh man, or I could just take Fighting Cock and pour all over my ice cream and see how it works out.
Balls, if you're going to stay hardwired to it, you can get the 1 year for about the same price as what I've got.
No vape gear in a long time? Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before I get vape gear again.
Yeah, this thing vapes actually pretty good. I mean, I've tried a couple of batteries in here. I put a fresher battery in here, and it hits a lot better now. I mean, obviously, there's better mech mods out there. I'm sure probably the one Speed has right now probably hits like 10 times harder than this.
Oh, this thing hits really nice.
Oh, the competitions hit like beasts.
Only problem is it is warm, and I think it's from the atomizer, the Twisted Misses. But it is warm.
Okay, so you're running the Frappians on there, so that's going to be about
0.12.
Yeah, I was going to say about 0.12 and 0.14, and you've got a fresh battery in there, so yeah, it's going to be warm. Until you get about an hour's worth of vaping on it, it's going to stay a little bit on the warm side. I wouldn't chain vape it.
See, this thing is still wet, man. I don't know. Maybe it's the pod. I'm going to try and I'll buy another pod, and if it still does this, yeah, I would. I mean, I love the way that you can swap out the batteries, but if these pods are going to leak and crap and then put juice in your mouth on top of it, I can't. I mean, no.
Yeah, no, Aries, you notice I'm not chain vaping.
It vapes fine.
I definitely would.
I mean, it vapes
that
fine.
That was literally designed for a comp, where you're taking 2 hits and you're waiting for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and basically that's pretty much what I'm doing. Taking a couple hits, waiting. I've got a good strawberry slushy in there.
Yeah, I still need to work on my slushy.
Did you get any of this Jam Master strawberry yet, Speed?
No, not yet.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, that Jam Master strawberry.
No, Balls, I haven't seen what happened to Ken.
Darn thing, I don't think I am. I had some freaking Q-tips. I will clean that. I'm telling you, that's not what's happening here. It is leaking juice even right now. I will sit there and dig out every bit of juice out of this thing.
Tetley, you're going to have to be a bit more specific.
I'm going to clean out what I can with a napkin, then I'm going to go back with a Q-tip and get every bit of juice out of this, and you're still going to see this thing leak. Okay, so I got Paul. I will add you in a minute, bud. Thanks for joining the hangout. So now I have the pod completely dry. I'm taking a Q-tip, and I'm going to go in here and dry this thing out even more.
I'm getting a text message from a friend, and he said, he asked me a question, Venice Beach? And I'm like, are you watching the show?
Venice Beach? Maybe he is. All right, so now I have the pod cleaned out and cleaned off. Now we're going to see if I vape this for a couple minutes, is it going to be juice all over this thing? Which it probably is. I don't know why it does it, but it does it.
That's because you couldn't put the rubber on correctly.
I put the rubber on right. Sometimes they break, but it's on right.
Did you stress that rubber a little bit when you put it on?
Hey, it's a fact of life.
I'm sure you didn't stretch it out too much.
Whatever. Maybe for you. Does this mean Scuba spilled it? I didn't spill nothing.
So I remember back in school, we had this guy that, you know, he was boasting about, and the professor said, you know, that's still, you know, there's no excuse that you can give me. He's like, oh, I promise you. So my professor attached one to the water nozzle in the lab sink and just kicked it on and continued on with the discussion.
Oh my God! How big did it get?
Oh, it got very, very big. And it finally busted. I mean, it was overflowing the sink. The edge of it was overflowing the sink. And he said, yeah, I don't see you having that problem.
Oh, that is too funny. That'll put somebody in their place.
Yeah. Oh, he shut up real quick after that one.
We're going to see if this thing leaks. I'm vaping it right now, vaping it. I mean, hey, maybe it did come from this previous. I don't know.
Did you clean it out?
I cleaned it out with a Q-tip and a napkin. It's dry. So now I'm just vaping it to see if it starts leaking again.
But you didn't use soap and water and a hair dryer?
I didn't do this until I had to pull the plastic piece all the way off and put it back on. It's all the way on, but before, the plastic piece is supposed to hold on there, and it don't anymore. So I think something...
that's because you put the rubber on wrong.
No, the rubber broke. I'm telling you, the rubber broke. So far, so good. No leaks. Now, if I try to fill this pod, which it does need filling again, it's going to be juice every damn where. And I don't think I brought the juice in here, so I can't refill it.
What kind of juice are you putting in it?
This is Dinner Lady Lemon Tart Nick Salt.
And by the way,
backwash? It's not backwash.
So I ordered some non-Nick salt. So I ordered 6 milligram from Jen, from Higgy's. And if you're not used to 6 milligram, and you accidentally put it in your tank,
it'll kick your ass.
Yes.
Yeah, because don't you vape normally like 1.5 to 3 at the most?
3 at the most.
Yeah.
Typically 1.5.
Well, if you're under a lot of stress, you know, more Nick usually helps, but too much, I mean, going from 3 to 6 is double. That's kind of, or 1 point.
My stress level has gone down to almost 0 now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've got a tank over there for my really bad days. It's not a sub, well, technically it is a sub-ohm tank. It's 0.95. But I've got a tank over there that's got 48 milligram for my really bad days. I vape on it for about 5 minutes, and I put it down, and I'm good.
Holy cow. I have a headache.
I filled the tank for the Legend, took it off, put it on the table, all leaked out. Don't know where it came from. Well, Sue, do this, because sometimes when they put those coils in the tank from the factory, they're not in there tight. So I would take the tank apart and make sure the coil's all the way in there. Because a lot of times, I don't know whether that's a push-in coil, because I don't have the tank that comes with the Legend. if it's a screw in, it screws into the base, make sure it's screwed in all the way, because sometimes you'll get it and you just put juice in there, right? And then come to find out, it all pours out, and then when you go in there, the damn coil is loose, and you have to screw it down tight, then you're good.
Yeah.
So I would try that. The coil was
she's
tight.
saying the coil was tight.
Damn. Well, hell if I know. It was brand new.
It could be a bad O-ring or something on the coil, too.
Yeah.
And our thing, no, speed does more than a 3 in a pod system, but there's a big difference between a pod system and a tank.
Hell yeah, there is.
And just for clarity, so I've been in a pod system, I've been vaping Nic Salt. So the Nic Salt that I've been vaping, I try to stick as low as I can go, and typically that's about, I think, about 25.
Which is equivalent to about 2.5.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Is it really?
Yeah, roughly. 2.5. 25 in a Nic Salt in a pod system is roughly equivalent to about like a 2.5 in a dripper.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to open this new bottle of Dinner Lady just because this needs more juice in there big time.
So anyways, I wanted to try something non-Nic Salt, but I still wanted to be able to put it in my pod, and I wanted to be able to get a good hit on it with enough nicotine. So I bought Aries Ram.
Hey, Stu!
And I've got a bottle on my right of Aries Ram that is 1.5. That's what I put in my tanks. And I got a bottle of Aries Ram on the left, which is for the pod.
And you just
both look the same. Well, I accidentally put the 6 milligram on the right and refilled my tank. Didn't realize it. Refilled my tank, and I'm like vaping on it. I'm like, this got awfully harsh, and all of a sudden I feel like I'm getting a lot of nicotine. And I looked, and I was like, sure enough, it was sitting on the right, and I'm like, I think I did it. I don't know if I did for sure or not, but I'm pretty sure I did. So now I've got it on the other side again. I'm gonna have to put a different label on there.
Making sure this is completely dry before I put it back in there. I just filled it back up. It's sealed. I actually got all the air bubbles out for one. Wait, shit, there's an air bubble, but that's all right. I can't get that air bubble out. It's at the bottom.
Did you get the rubber on right?
The rubber is on there correctly. See the rubber? Wait, the rubber's a little crooked, but hold on.
God.
The rubber. Why does the rubber look crooked? It's on there straight, damn it. There, the rubber's on there straight.
The thing that you're putting it on, is it straight?
Yep, usually. All right.
You're having an awfully hard time there.
Wow, bubbles are coming up. I don't know how long these coils are supposed to last on the edge. I would assume a week and a half. I mean, because I've only had this like a day or two. It shouldn't be,
It's
already.
It's going to depend on the e-liquid. It's going to depend on how much you're using it.
Scuba and his crooked rubber. That's Speed saying all that, Breeze. That's not me. Speed talking about crooked rubbers.
No, they're agreeing with me that you're having a hard time putting a rubber on correctly.
RS is saying, is the rubber stiff? It might be old.
Damn.
You know it's bad when RS gets involved.
Y'all are just bad. This horse is dead for 45 minutes and they're still kicking it. Slappy, exactly. I agree.
Oh, it's not dead. As long as that horse keeps moving, it's not dead.
Someone wants to show something off. Hold on.
See, now there's juice all over the damn place. Because it was empty, that's why it wasn't doing it. Oh, she's got her nice legend over there.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that.
That is nice, Granny. How do you like that tank?
She doesn't have her ears in. Hold on.
I'm cleaning this out again to make sure it's not leaking from anywhere else.
So that's not a .com on there, so how do you like the tank?
It's so far okay.
Really?
I was really hesitant. I was wondering if the flavor would be the same. It's not the same, but it is still good.
All right.
Agreed.
Yeah, now that's the tank that came with it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, with that tank, it is a good tank. I don't care for it as well as some of the others that I've got, but it is a good tank. And good stock coil.
And it's pretty.
The one thing that I don't like about it is its stock coil. which means that it can't be rebuilt. It means
Darn thing, yes, this is draw activated. There's no button you have to push on this.
But once you're done with the coils, you just take it out and put it on .com, and she's good to go.
Yep.
Well, she swears up and down that there's only one coil with it, but she didn't show me the box to see if there was one hidden up under, hidden in the box or whatnot.
I think there is one in the box still.
That's what I thought, was that there was one in the box.
This is still putting
I think it's
juice.
a different ohm, but there is another one in the box. I think mine came with a 0.2 on it and a 0.15 in the box, I think.
It's so weird. Every time you feel this, it's putting juice all in my mouth. It just is. I'm trying to hit this thing soft, but...
Yep.
Got it stashed. That's a really neat coil.
It is pretty cool hitting it our thing like that.
Nice.
It does light it up. See it flashing? So it knows when you're pulling.
Wow, they even got extra mod screws.
What's that?
Yes,
They even have extra screws for the
sucking
mod.
so hard.
Really?
I'm not a good sucker there, Wolf. I'm not used to that, so I wouldn't know. I'm just vaping it normally. The rubber's on there correctly, damn it. I think this little rubber piece on this particular pod, which the pods are like $3, are not that bad.
At $3 seems to be kind of the going rate for.
I'm not sure which, unless those go in here to replace the golds.
Probably.
You know, that's the hard part, Dire thing. I don't know where the juice is actually coming from, but once it gets broke in good, it seems like it's vaping okay. I'm not sucking the juice out of it. Damn y'all.
Okay, she doesn't have her ears in again. So, RS is asking, he said that the cast froze, so he's asking how you like it. They can hear you, you just can't hear
I like it, RS.
Gailey, I like the fact that you can just take the battery out of this and throw another battery in there. That's great. But I think that they need, you know, and the batteries charge really fast. It's USB-C. It literally takes about 10 minutes to charge a battery completely full.
Well, that's going to depend on which cable that you use, because not all USB-Cs charge at the same speed. It depends on the generation of the USB-C cable.
It comes with a USB-C cable. I used
so it's
the one that it came
probably
with.
the most current gen.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that there, so you don't have to go digging.
It vapes okay. I mean, I get better flavor out of the Orion. It vapes okay, though. I mean, right now, I'm just trying to see if I can get any more juice to pour. Right now, it's staying dry, which is a good thing. But when I first filled it, it was getting juice everywhere. I cleaned it out again, and now it seems to be okay. So I'll run this for a few minutes and see if it leaks again. We do need to do some giveaways before I forget.
Yes, you do. We've only got about 20 minutes.
High CPU usage detected. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Damn thing.
But yeah, that just showed up today, so she hadn't had a lot of experience with it, but she's liking it so far.
Was it moist? It's always moist. Alright, I'm doing T-Max first. This is for a $20 off coupon off a $24 order or more. If you're in the US, you know, I think shipping's included. In the UK, you got to pay for shipping. They also have a sale running right now, 320 mils for $30. Make sure y'all get in on that. If you spend over $75 and you're in the US, then shipping is free.
I'm crazy. Have a doctor's note. I'm crazy.
What the hell is...
Sorry, I'm getting text slammed.
Oh, I was like, I know I hear something in the background.
Now, do you have that set up, that ringtone set up for everybody, or is that just one?
Yeah, it's just universal.
What's up, Silent 9? Your cast is doing way better, Silent. I got to give you credit there, bud. I don't know what you did, because I don't think you got faster internet, but you did get your bugs worked out, so your cast did a lot better last time I watched it. I don't know how you got Fearless in there, because Fearless is so stuck up playing solo Blackout, you know. I'm surprised he even came in there to play zombies. I think he came in there to play zombies because he thought he was missing out something. You know, Silent has the Real Deals team now going, and Fearless is like, oh, hell, I didn't get included. I got to get over there, you know. I don't know.
Are you on that team, Scuba?
No, well, and I'm not. I'm glad that Silent got some guys that actually has been playing zombies for a while, because I haven't played a lot of Black Ops 4 zombies. I mean, if it was for World War II zombies, I'd be all over that, because I know all of them maps backwards and forwards. But Black Ops 4, I haven't played enough to even know the Easter eggs that well. What did I think of Apex Legends? Ball Sonic, good question. I played that last night for about 15 minutes.
Zan seemed to enjoy Apex Legends.
It's not a bad game, but it'll take getting used to. It's way different than Blackout. Way different than Blackout.
See, now granted, I don't play FPSs as a general rule. I don't play games much anymore, anyways.
I did not see a blur, Silent.
But the impression that I got was it was a serious upgrade from something like PUBG.
Right.
It wasn't quite on Black Ops level, but it was a massive upgrade from PUBG, which is a massive upgrade from Fortnite.
Well, the good thing about it is they have on Apex Legends, they have different characters that have different special abilities, so it kind of throws a new factor into the game, like Mage or whatever her name is.
It's kind of like Overwatch.
Yeah.
It's Overwatch with Battle Royale mode.
Yeah, and right now it's only a 3-person team, which is kind of weird. But Rich42, congratulations, you won the code for. I think I don't think Dolores is here, so I may have to type it.
I don't know what to type anymore.
I think it's watch. I think this is the winner's form you're going to fill out.
There it is. That's it.
There we go. Okay. So, yeah, just make sure you have an account over at vapingwatch.com and then go fill out that winner's form. They will get you hooked up and put that on your account, and you'll be good to go. We're also going to do a coily tool that says Scuba on there. And make sure when y'all fill out the winner's form what color you want. I have red, yellow, and blue. Those are the three colors.
Zan saying that he thought Apex was really good and thought it was kind of refreshing compared to PUBG and the others out there.
Yeah. PUBG is good, but it's kind of, the graphics on it are kind of like, eh. And
well, see, I watched Zan play, what was that, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I watched him play for about 2-ish hours, give or take. Yeah. And the graphics on it were rather impressive. I was
really
for an original game. I was really
impressed. You need to stream
impressed.
some Apex Legends like everybody else out there that's streaming it right now just to get the views. So if you want the views, you stream Apex Legends right now. That's the way it goes.
But I mean, compared to because I've seen people play PUBG, I've seen people play Fortnite. But when he was playing Apex yesterday, I thought the graphics were extremely impressive.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Especially for an Origin game, because Origin is just like crap as a general rule.
We could, Silent. We could do that. All three of us can get together and play it. I don't mind. Hell, I'll let Fearless shoot everybody, and I'll stand in the background. Fortnite can suck it, I know.
Isn't that what you do anyways?
No, I don't do that. Man, I'm going to have to stream some more Blackout. I'm going to show you all.
He doesn't stand there in the background. He's laying there in the background.
He's laying in the background dead. No, he's going to start streaming again and watch. Every time, first he'll be one of the first ones to die.
Steven, I will do it sometime this weekend. I'll stream some more Blackout. Hopefully I'm a lot better this next time. I mean, I had a 8-kill game last night, and I didn't stream it. It was pretty cool. I was killing everybody on the... Everybody was trying to run me over with quads, and I was just nailing them with the ABR. And oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, wish I could see that to see that you actually did it.
I didn't record it. I'm sorry. I didn't. If I get another game like that, I'll hit record.
You should.
I didn't think about it last night. I should have hit record on that game because it was a really good one where I actually was killing a lot of people and not dying. They didn't even get any help off me at all.
Was last night like the newbie night?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Zan saying 50 kill streak.
No, there's no. I'm not going to get no 50 kills on Blackout. That's not going to happen. I will die.
You might get 50 deaths.
Yeah.
The one thing that kind of irritated me about when Zan was playing that Apex was the only melee that we saw that there was available was just straight punches. We didn't see where there was a way to melee with actual weapons to where you could finish someone off.
Okay, there's one thing that a lot of people don't know about Blackout. There's perks you can pick up, right? And one of them's called Brawler. Okay. Brawler gives you extra strength meleeing. Okay, so if you come up to somebody, say the only thing you have is Brawler and you're punching. Okay, if you punch, fight them, and they're punching you, you'll win because you have Brawler on. If you have a weapon, gun, shotgun, it don't matter, and you melee with that weapon, it kills them first hit. Bam. Unless they got level 3 armor, it takes 2 hits. The good thing about Brawler that people don't know, every time you get a successful hit, it gives you 50 health back. So even if they shoot you, if you get a good hit in with a Brawler, you get 50 of your health back. And max health is 150 unless you got a trauma kit, then it's 200. But so say they shoot you and you still hit them with the rifle, you get 50 of it back, which is pretty freaking awesome. Brawler's an awesome perk and nobody ever picks it up.
Night, Gail. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Bye, Gail.
Love you, Gail.
All right, we got to give away the other coily tool, the other coily tool, a coily tool that says Scuba on there. Let's do that. I'm gonna have to put a different name for the giveaway. I'm just gonna put like coily tool because it if you put just coily, it's gonna put everything else in there. So we're gonna put that in chat. If you're in the UK, you're going to have to hook up with shipping because I know if you're in the UK, Simon will do it actually. If you're in the US, I'll ship it to you. That's what
I was going to say, you said Simon said he would take care of people in the UK.
So just, put exclamation point coily tool. Y'all be entered in that giveaway. And let me know in your winner's form whether you want red, yellow, or blue. And that's the way it'll go.
I think Munchin's gone to sleep on us.
Nope. Can you get dragon scale armor? No, not yet. They do have, look at John Q. Reward 1 trillion million, I don't even know.
That's a lot of zeros.
That wouldn't work. It would work if I had it set to that high, but I don't have it set to that high. And if I had it turned on, and Aries thinks he can do, oh my God. That's why I have to slick do this, because I can take it back away from him. I don't know why I worry about it, because I can take it right back away. She doesn't fall asleep, she passes out. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what we got here. Everybody else in the house left. They went to a escape room. I've done one escape room, and we missed it by 2 minutes because somebody that was with us, we were getting some papers out of the drawer. It was the Area 51 escape room, and they forgot to grab one of the papers, which was the most important one, and they gave us that hint with like 2 minutes left. Somebody did. They gave us a hint up on the screen. Somebody forgot one of the papers. Went back in the drawer, and there it was. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Got the code right after that. Boom, and we were done. But we're 2 minutes past the pass time, I guess. So.
And that somebody was you?
Well, yeah, I was in the escape room, but I didn't know that there was something in that drawer that we missed because I didn't go in that drawer. It's pretty cool. They got escape rooms all over the place now that you can play. They're pretty cheap.
They have a few of them around, not too terribly far from here.
Yeah, they're like 20 to 25 bucks per person.
I don't know. The ones here are like 40 bucks a person.
Ouch.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, y'all can keep it.
We got the one up the road here.
What do you get for that money? I mean, is it just simply the escape room? Really?
Congratulations, Lead Pipe. Now, that is awesome.
If you break the current record for that particular room, you get like $1,000. But odds are you're not break because they've got professional teams that come around and do these things.
Yeah.
I didn't pull the drawer, Ball Sonic. That wasn't me. That was somebody else going to that drawer. So
I would think they would do something like a dinner in the escape room or something like
Bunny
that.
won! Vapor Bunny won! Congratulations, Bunny! I will. You fill out the winner's form. I'm gonna get that info sent over to Simon, and he will get you your coily tool. So make sure you also put what color you want. Since he's making it for you in the UK, you can probably pick what color you want. Maybe you can get purple. I don't know. Just saying. I know you like purple. Maybe he'll make you a purple one. Hell yeah. Congrats. Videos should be able to play now, Steve. Let's put this way. My head is very cold. Huh? Let's put it this way. My head is very cold. I don't know. Oh. Wow.
Why is your head cold?
He must have a head cold.
Apparently Ken shaved his head.
Yes, if that was Ken, yeah,
Ken shaved his head? Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was on a show, I think it was with Jay Hayes, and shaved his head and his beard, if I remember correctly. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I missed that.
But the thumbnail has him with one shave out right down the center of his head.
Holy moly.
And his beard is mostly off at that point.
Wow. Yeah, I can't do that. If I shaved off all this, you'd be like, who the hell is that dude?
I don't think anybody even noticed if I shaved my head.
Well, your head is always shaved.
That's okay. Nobody would notice if I shaved. Well, Granny's would notice, but nobody else would notice if I shaved my head.
Oh, yeah. Let me try to do this. I think it's Scuba Win. Yeah, there. Okay. Munchkin posted. There you go. There's the winner's link. Sorry, Bunny. I can't remember this stuff.
I know. Where's Dolores? She spoiled us rotten.
I know, right? Dolores is always there. With the links, it's like bam, bam. She's on top of it every time. I'm going to mess with this pod system some more. Like I said, it vapes okay. It's not the best flavor in the world. I love the fact that you can take the battery out and swap them over, and that they charge really quick. That I like a lot. If it's going to keep leaking in here, I'm not. Now, right now, there's not a drop. It is completely dry. So maybe it was just user error.
It could be condensation too. That's a lot. That
was a lot of condensation, dude. There's no way. Yardbird is MIA again. Very true, Ozman. Haven't seen Yardbird in a little while.
He was around a couple of weeks ago, though, wasn't he? He pops in every once in a while.
I think it was 3 weeks ago we saw Yardbird. I haven't seen him since. I hope he's okay. Usually, even if he don't make it to the show, he'll post in the group or something, you know, if something goes on. We'll have to check on him and find out. Yeah, it's not usual for him to miss a show.
Okay, he's saying that he sent you a pic on Facebook.
I got a pic on Facebook?
Now I got to pull up Facebook.
For just speed.
Oh.
Oh my God. Let's see if I can share it.
Oh,
that's gonna jack the Scuba screens up.
That's really jacked
I know.
up. Oh my goodness. That's after shaving his head? Wow.
He shaved his head and part of his beard, and Ken, hopefully you shave the rest of the beard on there.
I can try to add it.
No, go
to
for
the
that full
cast.
Wolverine look.
I'll grab just a picture here. Why is my screen going absolutely haywire?
All right, I'll unshare.
I was trying to grab it, but oh, there it goes. I'm grabbing it now. Hold on. Really? Okay, now I got to go to the properties of said picture so I can make it show.
Rookie.
You're very welcome,
You gotta
Bunny.
be quicker.
Where's it at? Where's that exclusive window capture? Let me uncheck that. Why did it go to blank now? Because you unshared it. Look at this. It's got nothing in there now.
You were complaining about it.
Don't move. I'll try this again. Speed's doing this on purpose, guys. Now I can't. Oh my God! Hold on. Now you see. Now I can't even get back to it. Where'd it go? You unshared it again. You son of a bitch! What are you doing?
What? You didn't have it yet?
I said leave it. No, I can't grab it that fast, dude.
That's funny. I can grab it in a heartbeat.
I know. Aries would have been all over that and already had it grabbed. You need me to share it again?
Yeah, and leave it there. Leave it there. Jeez, man, my computer's going slow. All right, I gotta click on this and there we go.
See,
now.
Aries has already grabbed like 10 of them now. At least, and he's already posted a link if he hasn't already. There it is.
Yeah, I just put that up there. Damn it! What do you think? He did it? No.
Well, I'm pretty sure that says Aries JJ next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, you did the print scan. Well, damn y'all. All right, whatever.
What were you using?
I was using XSplit. I was putting it up in the thing. Okay, there. At least I got everybody back now. Damn. There's Scuba's squeaky voice. There, now y'all can see a picture.
See, Slappy was even able to grab a link and get it before you did.
Y'all can kiss in my entire white ass.
Oh, God.
I'm not the one doing anything.
Never have been able to, Aries.
Apparently, Scuba's not either.
She doesn't have her ears in.
The trolling is strong with this one, right?
Okay, she's got ears in.
Ken, I like that. Ladies, I'm single. That's pretty good, ladies. I can grow my hair back out. That picture looks nothing like you. Your YouTube picture looks nothing like the picture you just shared. Just saying.
No, and Ken, I'm just saying, in this weather now, you better be having a hat on. Because your head is going to be freezing cold.
Yeah.
Icicles on his ears.
I can't say nothing because my YouTube picture looks nothing like I do right now either. So.
Hell, I don't even know what my YouTube picture is right now.
It's probably
I think I know what mine is, and
JJ.
Mine's a black silhouette, so I'm good there.
Yeah, I noticed that you still had the black silhouette because they had that whole, friend day or whatever it was, and you could do the video, and you were actually in mine, and yeah.
That was taken while my wife and I were in. Oh shit!
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that Scuba was in there too.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that you were in my. Facebook
Friends
does
Day.
this every year. They do this National Friend Day video, whatever it's called.
Oh, okay.
And they compile a video and randomly pick pictures from your friends list to put into the video. And I'm pretty sure that you were in mine.
Oh,
I'd have to go back and recheck it, but I'm almost positive that you were in mine.
Yeah, I've got to go back and look at mine.
My head looks like a turtle head when it gets
That must have been either Monday or Tuesday morning that they did that.
I hope it doesn't shrink up there, Vape King.
I'm so not touching that one.
Oh my goodness.
You know who Vape King is, right?
No, who is he?
Scuba, you know who Vape King is, right?
Dave?
That's Peasy.
No?
That's Peasy.
Oh, okay. I can't remember nothing. Are you trying to make me remember stuff?
Purple Easy from back on Voldemort.
Oh my goodness, that's dude. I can't remember back that far.
Stu, no, that is not a picture of me. That is a picture of vaping with Ken.
I believe you, Vape King, completely. I just can't remember that far. Oh my goodness. Not Wheezy. Really,
Peasy.
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 Yeah, Peasy. I did not know that. There we go. I remember it. See, other people remember it, but y'all aren't old as me, you know. Scuba's new YouTube
You're
pic.
right.
Oh, shit. Slappy, what do you got? I mean, come on.
This ought to be good.
Yeah.
The magic of the internet. Really?
That's good. I like that.
Oh.
No, what would have been better is if all the liquid was coming out as he's pouring it.
That can be arranged.
I'm sure it could.
Man, how I look so skinny right there. Holy crap. That was probably why I was on the diet. I look too skinny right there. Looked like I was on a whiskey diet.
Yeah, your head is awfully big for that body.
My head's big for the body? What do you mean?
No, the head does not look proportioned for the body in that picture.
Yeah, because I lost too much weight, I think. I don't think losing that much weight is good for me. It makes me look like, what the hell's wrong with that guy? He's smoking crack or something. Anyways, tonight should be called, instead of Suorin Edge, it should be called Super Troll Show.
That would work.
Because it was. It was like, let's see how bad we can troll Scuba all night long.
It's like an orange on a toothpick.
We're going to get off of here, guys. Scuba is a big head. Yeah, there you go. We're going to get off here, guys. We'll catch you guys next week, same time, same channel. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. Vape safe. And until then, y'all have a good one.
Have a great weekend, everybody.